Cash Nation, welcome back to a brand new video channel. Today we're checking out Abigail, the potential last film that me and my dad are watching, me of course, of April. So I've seen this trailer so many times in theaters, by the way. I just want to make that very, very clear. Like I did a trailer reaction, and every single time, I would say 8 out of 10 times I went to see a movie this month or last month, I've seen this trailer so much by now, okay? I wasn't expecting that much from it, but because of the high raving reviews, the actual good feedback coming out of this film, it's been in festivals and people talking highly about it, I told Papa Cash we gotta check this one out. I'm expecting this to be a great film, obviously, great story, great characters, it to know what it wants and embraces all the great aspects of it. It doesn't take itself too seriously, it goes in all the right directions, that's all the right things it needs to do for me, and I may potentially give this a 10 out of 10 top seller film, and might even be my 4th favorite film of the year, who knows. If I had to give a prediction, I would say that Melissa Barrera and Dan Stevens survive at the end of the film and are able to adopt Abigail as their own, or Melissa Barrera is able to adopt Abigail or something like that, right? Because I heard that the ending of this film is heartwarming. I don't know what the ending is, obviously, just know it's heartwarming. So it's obviously going to be a good ending, of course, okay? I'm expecting this film to be an absolute great, fantastic tie. I'm expecting from start to finish that everything you want it to do, it does, right? So like, say for example, you want her to go crazy, she goes crazy. You want her to act this way, she does that. There to be some great kills, to do some jump scares. If this would probably be the best horror film I've seen this year. And I've seen at least 3 to 4 movies so far this year, so that's speaking a lot, of course. I'm expecting to like all the characters, like the tone, and overall enjoy this film very, very much. So Cash Nation, without further ado, let's go walk into Abigail. Let me tell you exactly how good or bad this film is. So we just got done seeing Abigail. We go first?
It's a solid movie.
Yeah.
It's a good solid movie. I give it an 8. It has good points, had bad points, obviously. And the first part of the movie drugged like hell.
Oh, it did.
But when it picked up a lot of its own stuff, I like the idea behind it. I thought it would have been better if going into it we were blind about the girl being the vampire.
Completely agree. Completely agree.
That would have been
so much better.
Yes.
Because it would have been like a good shock factor. Like they could have just made it to where it's like, what's happening here? Why is this happening? And then it's like, oh my God.
Well, plus too, you have, oh my goodness, the poor little girl.
Yeah.
Say the little girl, oh my
Yeah.
goodness, what's going on? And then it's like, ooh.
Yeah. I will say this much. Like he said before, the first act drugged so badly I went to use the restroom. The second act was solid. The third act, specifically one part to me, was too repetitive. I was wanting to give it a 9. I really was. I told him I want to give it a 9. But because of that one part, I had to give it an 8. I wouldn't watch this again. I wouldn't.
No, watch it again. One time was enough. See it at theaters, not necessarily.
You can stream it.
And it wasn't like other movies in the past we saw at theaters, like Monkey Man,
Dune Part 2.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's not a slouch, but it's not like in that category.
It's not a must-see to me. I wouldn't, like, this is a film where you basically tell your friends, hey, let's watch a movie. You don't tell them anything else, and you just let that surprise them.
Right.
I mean, the characters were fine to me. Story was okay. I wouldn't watch a sequel to this.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
No.
Like I said, it's like they kept, and then just one element into the film. When they introduced one element, they kept doing the same thing over and over. Where it's like the first time you're shocked by it, but the second time, third time, it's like, okay, come on. You're kind of repeating the same thing over and over again. And while it was fun, entertaining, I just feel like it was a kind of a drag in a lot of parts. So, like I said, I give it 8 out of 10. I would say stream this. Any additional thoughts?
It had some parts of it that were interesting. Some parts where she was playing with her food.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's kind of twisted.
Yeah.
And interesting.
It was cool. I liked it a lot, you know.
And that one scene with the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
That was, okay, you bad bitch. Okay.
You naughty little girl.
Okay.
I tell you what, and I won't give any context behind what I'm about to say, but all I'll say is the scene in the plant room.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, okay, that's where we're going. Cool. So overall, if you want to watch in theaters, by all means, if you're thinking about staying home, for sure. 8 out of 10.
I give it 10.
Stream it.
Stream it, definitely.
Subscribe for more reactions.